What about the work life, Mike? We interviewed Michael Moritz from Sequoia Capital, obviously, and he says that he'd only invest in founders that are obsessed by what they're doing because it does take a disproportionate amount of your time and life. So what about the work-life balance? What's your view on that? In 2012, The Telegraph said Lynch has admitted that he's a workaholic, enjoying the challenge of running a global business from the UK, waking up with Asia, and going to bed talking to a colleague on the West Coast. His laptop sits on his bedside table. So is that true, and do you think that the life out of work-life balance does need to get thrown out the window to have disproportionate results?
I think the whole framing of that is wrong. There's no concept of work-life balance. If you're not enjoying what you're doing at work, that's a problem. So at the moment we have this sort of model that people talk about this as though it's an either or, and you've got to be guilty about failing on both sides. It's not like that. You should be doing something that you actually want to enjoy. You have to make sure you carve out time for things like children, but actually, that doesn't have to be a problem. So one of the nice things that works for technology is I get to deal with my technology here, and then 8 o'clock onwards I get to deal with California, but actually that gives me a nice little slot that I spend time with the children. So I think if you get yourself into that situation where you're worrying about work-life balance, there's something wrong with your life or your work.
Yeah. That's
shouldn't
right.
be thinking like that.
No.
And it's a bit like the difficulties that people have now about whether they should be, caring for children or prioritising for work. The two should come together. I'm happiest when my daughter's telling me why the latest app that one of the R&D guys has produced doesn't work, or it's boring, or whatever. And getting that sort of interaction in things, but set it up as an opposition, and you'll always be under stress.
Yeah, fine. So it's like work-life integration, and I don't want your daughter to go and have a look at our website. I don't want to be up against her. That'd be tough.